Hello soccer fans, welcome again to the latest Manchester news updates. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe the channel and press the bell button for more new updates of Man United. Angry Erik Ten Hag criticises VAR and referees after Man United beaten by West Ham penalty. Erik Ten Hag was furious that West Ham were given a penalty that decided their Premier League fixture against Man United. Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag criticised the Premier League's video assistant referee process and suggested on-pitch official David Coote lacked the personality to not give West Ham a penalty. VAR Michael Oliver recommended Coote review Matthijs de Ligt's collision with Danny Ings and award a penalty. The Premier League Match Centre wrote that the VAR deemed there was sufficient contact on Ings' lower leg and recommended an on-field review. The referee overturned his original decision and awarded a penalty. The Premier League have introduced the referee's call this season to give on-pitch officials the benefit of the doubt, and United were outraged. Oliver advised Coote to review the incident between de Ligt and Ings. Jarrod Bowen converted the 92nd minute penalty to inflict a fourth league defeat on United this season. First of all, in football not always the best team win, and today it was clear and obvious was not how the VAR worked, how they run their process, Ten Hag said. Before the season they explained the process of the VAR, and only when it is clear and obvious then they should interfere. What they didn't do against Spurs, where they should have done it, to interfere with the red card of Bruno Fernandes, that was a wrong decision, and now they make a wrong decision interfering. Both had big impacts on the scores of the games. As I say, I don't criticize any person, but I criticize the process. The off-field VAR was Michael Oliver, but the on-field, you have to make a decision in the final moment, and he did, I think, 3 minutes to decide. But then you have to show big personality to recall this decision. I am not criticizing any person, I criticize the process, and of course there are people running the process. But it had a big impact on the score, and the other impact is we didn't score. Diogo Dalot missed an open goal. United hit the crossbar twice and squandered at least 3 one-on-ones in the first half alone before substitute Crescencio Somerville put West Ham 1-0 up on 74 minutes. United have scored a meager 8 goals in 9 league games this term and have a -3 goal difference. We create so many chances, we played such good football, especially in the first half, is exactly how I want to see my team playing, Ten Hag added. We are so dominant in and out of possession, very good build-up, very good structures, playing between the lines, go around, back inside, go behind, create chances. I collected 6 or 7 100% chances we should have scored, and that is the other thing. When you don't score, we have to keep calm and keep going, do the same thing, and that will create chances. That is a point of improvement, but all over I had not so many criticisms of my team apart from not scoring. Angry Manchester United reactions on touchline and in stands cannot mask truth versus West Ham. Man United suffered their 4th defeat of the Premier League season to leave them with 4 wins from 14 this season. Even against a team with a defeatist air about them, it was Manchester United who were defeated. West Ham were booed off at the interval and still claimed the scalp of United. They are not the coup they once were. United are unlikely to let this lie. The manner of West Ham's winning penalty kick, a collision involving Matthijs de Ligt and Danny Ings, a belated intervention from the video assistant referee Michael Oliver, and an unconvincing review by the on-pitch referee, will rankle for days. The giant screens in the London stadium replayed the incident, leaving United supporters apoplectic. Darren Fletcher was on his feet in the press box. Erik Ten Hag, Ruud van Nistelrooy and René Hake surrounded the 4th official while the players continued to appeal the legitimacy of it. De Ligt and Andre Onana suggested there was a handball. Whether there was or not is moot. Referees have been advised to operate via the umpire's call provision in cricket. The grounds for VAR were tenuous, at best. Yet it was overseen by the overrated Oliver. Jarrod Bowen converted in the 92nd minute. The match passed the 100-minute mark. 12 minutes were added. Van Nistelrooy played ball boy. Ten Hag mimicked Sir Alex Ferguson by tapping his watch. Time then ran out. Ten Hag marched onto the pitch, shook the hands of the 3 officials, clapped the emptying United away end and consoled his players. Whatever the rancor around United's 4th defeat in 9 Premier League matches, it should not have come to this. They had enough chances in the first half alone to win a mouthful of matches, yet at no point did they lead this. United are 14th with a -3 goal difference practically a quarter of the way through the Premier League season. West Ham are above them. The United Calypso was absent from the soundtrack in the away end at the London Stadium. If ever they're playing in your town, do not make sure you go to that football ground. West Ham fans would make an exception. United have only won 3 times out of 6 at the London Stadium, and this was their 3rd successive defeat there. It is now 12 goalless halves out of 18 in the Premier League. United have won 3, lost 4 and drawn 2. Most of the United players silently trudged back into position after Crescencio Somerville tapped in to make it 1-0. Their bullish body language of the first half had been downgraded to the air of surrender West Ham had exhibited before the half-time oranges. United did not surrender, though. Casemiro's header fueled belief of victory and elicited a lengthy rallying cry from the United followers. Their cheers turned to jeers when they saw why West Ham had got a penalty. The first half was a carbon copy of Crystal Palace away for United, another goalless 45 minutes in the capital where they pinged the woodwork twice and squandered innumerable opportunities in the final third. West Ham, encouraged by United's profligacy, made a triple substitution that reminded their supporters they were not present for an exhibition match. The London Stadium hosts all manner of events, and this eventually became a spectacle through the Premier League's broken refereeing system. Ten Hag will have learnt nothing from his 128th match in charge, and he cannot account for the errant finishing or, in Diogo Dalot's case, missing an open goal. If football blooper DVDs were still released, Dalot would be on the next edition. Ten Hag emerged for the warm-up to have a chinwag with Tim Stuyton, the West Ham technical director whose own recruitment record is a bone of contention. Casemiro nor Ugarte are definitive Ten Hag signings, and this was not a day for the United manager to live or die by that midfield selection. Premier League release instant statement on West Ham penalty decision amid Man United fury. West Ham were controversially awarded a penalty during their clash with Man United. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video.